Does this look good? Because it doesn't feel good. Ugh. We gotta talk. What is up? It's your boy Johnny Shreve, IB, Promise Italic it is. Welcome back to the episode Coaching Up. Today we're coaching up Alex Eubank. And again, we're gonna go over a couple things here. I just seen this one video of him doing chest, and it's something that I see a lot of people doing, and we need to stop this right now. Listen, guys, if you want to build muscle as long as you possibly can, the only way you're gonna do that is by avoiding getting injured. And we're gonna avoid getting injured by doing little things like this that you're gonna see in this video today. Anyway, guys, so first things first, I get that this isn't the exact same machine that he's using. He's using the Arsenal Strength flat press machine for chest, but it's very similar to this, and I see the common mistakes in that machine as this machine, or basically any vertical machine where you're doing a pressing movement. And the biggest thing I see is people's inability to be able to keep their shoulders depressed. We're gonna start doing some more mental health talks. Keep talking about depression all the time. Shoulder depression is a good thing. Anyway, so this is what we get for the most part. We get guys like this, they load the weight up, let's do this, man. Sick, and then it's like, and they leave their neck up here, and then here, then they try and push it out, and they're like, and they're just doing this, because this looks good. You know where I feel this? I feel this everywhere but my chest. Like right now, I feel nothing at all in my chest. I feel it, I think I have a cramp. I feel it here, like here. Like how many times have you guys been to the gym, did a great chest workout, and you leave, you're like, man, my chest workout was so sick, my shoulders are killing me. And it's like, what? Your shoulders should not be hurting after you do chest. And they always get injured doing stuff like this. So what we want to do is get ourselves positioning, and how are we going to get ourselves to be able to avoid having our shoulders riding up, right? So basically, we don't want any shoulder elevation. We don't want any trap activation. We don't need this. If you look at me from the side, you see my chest from the side? Other than this thing looks like a big nipple, but it's actually the mic, don't worry about it. See my chest from the side here? It's great. Now watch what happens to the shape of my chest when I do this. Where'd it go? My chest just disappeared. It looks like it's behind me. This isn't good on the chest, you can see it. Now watch this. Dang. Did you see that? Let's do it again. No. Yes. Now let's do the same thing when I have my hands on the bar. Hands on the bar. They didn't go anywhere. Watch what happens when I depress my shoulder. Magic. Did you see that? Let's do it again. Right? Activate your chest right away and engage your chest. That's gonna put yourself in a better anatomical position to actually get a better stretch reflex from your chest, having your shoulders roll back and down with that little slight arch in your back. See how much my chest protrudes? I look like Arnold Schwarzenegger right now. Hey, check out guys, a lot of you guys are watching the video but not subscribed, so do your boy a favor and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification button as well too, so next time I put a video, you'll be the first ones to get it. Hey guys, hopefully by now you like the show. So if you do, hit the like button. Back to the show. Peace. This is where we want to be, right? So here's what we do. Number one, it's gonna be where we set this thing up, right? Now, check it out. If I put this thing this high, I mean, this doesn't make any sense, right? So we want to lower our seat to be at a place that we are still pushing this where it would be on our chest. So we're going to drive it down a little bit right here. And if I look here from the side, here's a bar right here. Now, again, it also matters where this is actually swinging to. This lever has this machine going straight out. It's not going up, and it's not necessarily going down. It's going straight out and in. We want our chest to be at the place of the handle of where it's natural, where our hands can go, where they're at our chest, right? Now, if this was going up this way, we would probably want the seat lower because this will be going in this direction, but it's not, it's going in this direction. So our feet are placed on the ground. We have a good positioning here of where the seat is in terms of height. Now, when we grab this thing, we're gonna get our hands behind it, right? Start off with no weight. I got a plate on here just to kind of give a little bit of a load. But what I want to do is I want to get my hands, the nice meaty part here in my hand, right here on the bar, and I can, grip underneath here, or I can stand like this too if I want to. Again, when we're in a machine here, it's not bad to do like this. You can feel the weight a little bit more kind of pushing like this in a machine. If you're in free weights, please grab the barbell or the dumbbell. We don't want to see any like gym fails. We have our positioning here on both sides from here. Now, what I want to do, just like before, is I'm in the position, I want to push my elbows to the ground. I want to push onto this, and that's going to push this weight down a bit. Now, the second I feel pressure on my hand here, I should feel pressure on my chest here. If I don't feel it here, it's because I'm probably like this and I feel it up here. My chest is really soft here. My chest is really strong here. It's a lot more power, a lot more stability here. So, feet are placed in the ground, butts in the back of this bench, a tiny little arch in the back. Hands are coming around to the side here on both sides. You're gonna roll your shoulders back and away from your ears. See what just happened? I rolled my shoulders back and away from my ears. I open my chest up and it stretches it right away. And there's already tension on my chest and this weight's already coming up. Now again, when I go to press, I'm thinking about pressing myself into this bench. And we're trying to continue to keep our shoulders down. I want to avoid it riding up like this and then pressing down again and doing this. We want to avoid it riding up. So what we're going to do is we're going to let those elbows break and pressing forward, right? Let's do that again. Elbows are going to break. So here's what we're thinking. Here's our approach. When we're pushing this and we have our stacking the joints, meaning again, making sure your fists, wrists, and elbows stay behind the handle. Fist, wrist, and elbows stay directly behind this. We don't want it to be here because what happens here? Look, elevated my shoulder, it's on my shoulder. Or if I go too low, look what happens here. Too much lats engaged and we're doing this. We want to be behind fist, wrist, and elbows behind the handle, right? So we are here, floor to core, fist, wrist, and elbows behind, and we're rolling our shoulders back and away from our ears, and then pushing out, and there's already tension on this bench. And then from here, we're gonna push ourselves into the bench. We're pushing away. And then keeping our lats engaged while we're pushing down. Remember, we're trying to like almost like pull this thing down, right? We're almost like doing this with it while we're pushing. So while we're here, instead of thinking that this is gonna come back like this, we're thinking the elbows are gonna break. And the only thing that's gonna move is basically that those elbows breaking, flexing, and extending. And the chest is basically doing its job and creating the shoulder adduction. Shoulder adduction, basically meaning the elbow coming to the front, and then extension, the tricep straightening the arm. So from here, let's do one more time. Feet planted on the ground, pushing through the floor, pushing our butt in the back of this bench. Slight arch, but engaging the core. Getting your hands placed behind, making sure our fists, wrists, and elbows are behind the handle. Rolling shoulders back and away from the ears and down, creating tension right away. You should feel the tension from the palm right to your chest. And from here, you're gonna push away. And push yourself away and back into this bench. Elbows are gonna break. And press again. When you feel tension, you're pressing again. And we're gonna keep everything stiff. The only thing that's moving is that shoulder joint, the elbow joint, and that wrist joint. That's the only thing that's moving. Everything else stays tight and pressing forward. Now, at the top of this lift, right here, I feel that my lats are engaged. They're really engaged, they're firing off. You can see me shaking a bit. That's keeping everything in place. That's how I'm achieving keeping my shoulders from doing this. Remember, when we shoulder to press, that means our traps can't get engaged and elevate the shoulders. You want the shoulders to be pushed down, and that's from the lats. So pushing from here and down, pushing away and down. And there you have it, guys. There is your tips on how to successfully keep your shoulders depressed while you hit any of these vertical chest pressing machines. Remember, we want to avoid shoulder elevation by creating shoulder depression, by activating those lats and push yourself into the bench, not pushing the shoulders away. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys use those tips and cues, guys, let me know in the comment section below. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So if you did, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. Come up with the Telic, it is transparent, vulnerable truth. For coaching, johnrashid.com. If you want to know more about my coaching, guys, book yourself a 15 to 30-minute consult. And in the consult, I deduct it off any package that you pick. Also, guys, hit the description below for discount codes and promo codes that will save your life or change your life for the better. Like Johnny 10 for 10% off BlueStarNutraceuticals.com. Anyway, guys, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. Send me your progress pics, your training pics, any video clips. Now repost it for you. Because you know how it is. Iron sharpens iron, progress and overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.